Japan remains to be at the forefront of the robotic race for advancement of technology and innovation. Let's get a scoop of the latest from the Japanese robot sphere. Yayoi Kusama robot, the Tupac hologram of 2023? The most social media-friendly artist of all time has gone viral yet again. Animatronic versions of Japanese artist Yayoi Kusama on display in the window of Louis Vuitton stores have been covered extensively in art media and shared widely on social media sites. The robots, which widen their eyes and grimace while miming brushstrokes, are deceptively lifelike. "I don't know anything about Kusama," wrote one commenter on Instagram, "but she doesn't look happy. This person in the window, almost like she wants to cry. What's the story here?" The story is that Kusama has collaborated with luxury fashion brand Louis Vuitton again, following an earlier collab in 2012. The new collection of over 450 items has received a powerful marketing push, including an immersive polka-dotted pop-up in the meatpacking district, a huge digital screen takeover in Tokyo's Shinjuku district, and cameos from supermodels Bella Hadid, Gisele Bündchen, Fei Sun, and Dion Aoki, among others. Several social media commenters asked, insinuated, or argued that the fashion giant was exploiting the 93-year-old artist, who has voluntarily lived in a psychiatric facility in Tokyo since 1977. Kusama has described her early art practice as a way of making sense of hallucinations she experienced during a troubled youth. She spied on her cheating father for her mother, only for her mother to turn on her. She was 12 when Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, 16 when nukes fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. With Kusama no longer appearing in public or giving interviews, her appearance in robot form feels morbid, reminiscent of the Tupac hologram that appeared at Coachella in 2012, 16 years after the rapper's passing. Farmers to put tech to work. From robots to artificial intelligence and blockchain-based marketing, technological innovation is increasingly being harnessed in Japan to improve farming methods and create a more sustainable industry. Among those embracing the digital trend is Metagri Labo, a community launched in March 2022 that aims to merge agriculture and blockchain technology to increase farming revenues while revitalizing regional areas. The group is working to make decentralized finance, an umbrella term used to describe peer-to-peer financial interactions using smart contracts, a reality in the agricultural industry by 2024, with the launch of its first non-fungible token project in partnership with farmers in April 2022. The collaborative project, with a watermelon farm in Kumamoto Prefecture, issued 20 limited edition Metagri Labo Suica Collection NFTs, with actual watermelons and other benefits delivered to those who purchase them. The expanding community has since issued similar agricultural NFTs for tomato, grape, and rice farmers, with the sale of a collection of circus-themed NFTs to support the revitalization of Nakajima, an island off the coast of Ehime Prefecture, one of the latest projects. Going from cyberspace to outer space, Tenchin, a startup of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency founded in 2019, has been utilizing AI and data collected from satellites to assess land for optimal rice production. Known as Compass, the system analyzes big data to identify ideal conditions and cultivation methods for growing higher quality rice in a global environment altered by climate change. The technology, which uses machine learning, takes into account everything from environmental to socio-economic factors to the characteristics of purposed land use, Tenchin CEO Yasuhito Sakuraba said in a press release. Back on Earth, Nagano Prefecture-based startup Emi Lab is developing a mobile cube-shaped pesticide-spraying robot on a made-to-order basis, with each unit priced at around $15,600. The four-wheeled vehicles, which are designed to do some heavy lifting for aging farmers, are more effective at reaching the underside of leaves than airborne drones and can also be operated remotely. After a route is set, the robot tracks its location using GPS and moves at walking pace. Powered by a rechargeable battery, it can carry up to 100 liters of chemical solution. "We want to make the robots a success story so that farmers will be eager to use them," said 43-year-old Emi Lab founder Katsuto Arai. Design Future Japan and Locus Robotics to deploy robots. Design Future Japan, the Japanese arm of Material Bank, the world's largest marketplace for aggregating and sending out material samples, and Locus Robotics, the leader in autonomous mobile robotics for logistics and distribution warehouses, announced recently that they will collaborate to deploy Locus bots at Material Bank Japan in their distribution warehouse. The reason Material Bank in the US has grown into a service used by 100,000 designers in just 3 years is none other than the fact that it greatly contributed to streamlining operations related to sample requests, said Tsuyoshi Nakazawa, CEO of Design Future Japan. Survey results show that designers in the US spend nearly 40% of their time requesting samples. But in interviews with Japanese designers, we hear that they spend more time than that. We believe that how quickly we can deliver samples is also important for resolving industry issues. Locus Robotics, which has built a strong partnership with Material Bank in the US, supports the rapid and efficient logistics that make this possible. We are very pleased to be able to start this demonstration project in Japan in collaboration with this company. The two companies will deploy 25 Locus AMRs to the Material Bank Japan distribution facility in Ishikawa City, Chiba Prefecture, to deliver high productivity logistics and order fulfillment. This will improve both the working environment and sustainability through automation and streamlining of picking operations, as well as enhance the customer experience for Material Bank Japan users. This is the first deployment for Locus in the Japanese market and the third country in the APAC region, following recent deployments in Singapore and Australia. Aeolus Robotics debuts humanoid robot. Aeolus Robotics has introduced AO, a dual-arm humanoid robot that performs a variety of service tasks including kiosk operation, delivery, security, elder care, and ultraviolet germicidal disinfection, according to a press release. The robot combines mobility with functionality to perform tasks such as opening doors, picking up objects, and riding elevators. AO is available as a robot as a service, and it features plug-and-play attachments along with integration with third-party developers, such as Azratech of Japan and Malibu AI in Taiwan. The dual arms have 7 degrees of freedom, allowing AO to perform tasks such as delivery or disinfection with one arm, while the other arm is free for mobility tasks such as operating elevators and opening doors. AO's vision algorithms provide a range of capabilities from determining the posture and position of residents for elder care, safety, to detecting open windows or misplaced backpacks for security services. The robot is deployed in Japan, Hong Kong, and Taipei. AO currently offers services such as night shift patrol for resident safety, delivering medical supplies across hospitals, disinfecting facilities, and patrolling throughout offices and schools for intruders and misplaced items. Asensis Surgical announces another surgical robot. Asensis Surgical announced very recently that it entered into a lease agreement with a Japanese hospital for its Senhance surgical robot. Research Triangle Park, North Carolina-based Asensis, entered the agreement with Kitakyushu General Hospital. It marks the second Senhance system leased at the hospital in the Kyushu area of Japan. Asensis placed the first one in Japan in January 2020. Kitakyushu is the first hospital to install multiple Senhance surgical robots, and it completed more than 300 procedures with the system to date. Asensis continues to expand its reach in Japan, following the recent Senhance placement in Kashiwa. Additionally, in September, Saiseikai Shiga Hospital in Rito, Japan, agreed to lease a surgical robot, which is now in order. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.